NWA are going to be receiving the 2024 Grammys Lifetime Achievement Award. The group will be recognized for their groundbreaking impact on hip hop culture. The 2024 Grammy Awards will pay tribute to the rap group N.W.A, honoring them with a highly coveted Lifetime Achievement Award during this year's special Merit Awards ceremony. All right, man, Lonzo, it's the early 80s. You're looking at Yella, you're looking at Dre. They're DJing in the club. You know, they're doing dumb shit in the street, fights and going to jail and stuff like that. Did you think in 2024 that these two gentlemen will be amongst a couple of others that you also know to be receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Grammys?
No, it's not. You couldn't have fathomed how far away the possibility that was. You couldn't. You couldn't. In 1984, 85, when we was rolling together, you could not have fathomed the possibility of this remotely even happening. It's not. It was never. It was not in your mental capacity. Not available. Not available. And look. I got an invite. Yella invited me to be one of his guests. I'll be down there Saturday. Yeah. That's why I call it the pre-Grammy show. He just sent me the information yesterday. I'm going out there to hang out with him, be a part of his crew, and you know, I'm proud of him. You know, I'm proud. I can't help but be proud of them, Doc. You know, they're direct fruit from my tree, and you know, it's like my grandson got picked up on Boise State. I do. You know, it's all connected. It's all connected. So. I'll be there, you know, rooting for him like a proud papa, man. So yes, I'll be there. I'll be in the house, and hopefully we'll be able to update a picture, man. I would love to get a picture of all five of us together for the archives.
That's going to be dope. And side note, you said your grandson was picked up for Boise State.
Yes,
he's going to love it there. My stepbrother graduated from there. He's in his mid-20s now. Such a great city. It's building, it's growing. I don't know how close you are with him or anything, but just, you know, encourage him to maybe just venture out and enjoy his time there, because it's a cool little town, bro.
Okay.
No, Boise doesn't sound like it sounds Boise. Like, what the hell? No, it's they're little cities. I know, dog. It's gonna be hard to match LA, but it's definitely something that he's gonna enjoy. I personally think. Shout out to him. We gotta, you know, appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, man. So, all right. So 2024 N.W.A is receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award. You said you feel like a father that's, you know, watching their kids. Do you think it's deserved?
Do I think it's deserved? Yeah, I think so. I think so. You know, they said things, and one thing I noticed about awards, they give awards to the bold, to a lot of the bold and the unpredictable, you know. And I think some of these awards are ways of them apologizing for people for not paying them attention in the first place. You know, they didn't like people hated on the Beatles for a while. Okay. The Beatles got hated. Elvis got hated on. Elvis got hated on for a while. You can't shake your hips. You know, and they were shooting Elvis from the waist up because they didn't want him gyrating his hips. They thought the Beatles was a bunch of commies because they had long ass hair. You know, I didn't like Prince in the beginning. You know, Mike was always a cool, but you know, Rick was always kind of the sideways. That dude got on red pumps, red boots, standing by a street pole, holding the guitar. So. You know,
what about Cameo with that red thing he used to wear between
his cod piece, you know? But when you think about some of the people who have said prolific things, had prolific stance in the music industry, Elton John, Bob Dylan, you know, all these folks, man, they at their time, they did things that nobody else had done. And that's what made them stand out. They weren't just followers, they were leaders. And that's why they are deserving, I should say.
Yeah, they definitely stand out as, I would say most people who grew up, you know, from my age to yours would put them in their top 5 rap groups of all time. I would say most inspirational rap groups, definitely.
They said what people were afraid to say at a time when it could be said. You know, it wasn't supposed to be said at that time. That's why they caused so much hell. And eventually the world caught up with them. Think about that, man. When they first started saying what they were saying, it was not being received. And then all of a sudden, after the Rodney King ass whooping, they became national heroes because people finally understanding what they were saying. And people could realize, oh, okay, oh, that's what they're talking about, and that made a big difference in how they were viewed by the public.
Yeah, shout out to them. I really like the fact that they're getting focused on. You know, we were upset. You know, last year they're in the 50 years of hip hop that more West Coast representation wasn't, you know, made. But I think this is dope. The spotlight's on N.W.A, and this is something that's going to go down in history. So this is very dope. Have a fun time, man. If you get an extra ticket and need a camera guy, holla at your boy. No, I'm just playing. Let's move on. I'm joking. I know.
Somebody else dropped out.
Yeah. I'm joking like a mug. Hey, Marlon says his favorite story from you is the dude with the hand cannon gun at the club.
Yeah.
Break that one down again.
When I first got to the club, Jeffy had a strict rule: no fighting in the club. One fight, you out of here. And these two guys ran into each other at the club. One big tall guy, other little short guy. And they were about to get into it in the club. And my brother and Roscoe, who are bigger than I am, my brother's like 6'3", Roscoe's like 6'4", they helped me escort these guys out the club. So I'm in the front, I'm leading the pack, walk past my girl, go down the stairs, and the guy was in front of me. We kind of got a sandwich between us. I'm between the short guy, the back guy, the big guy's behind me, and my brother and Roscoe are behind him. And but we hit the steps. Homeboy was in front of me, took off running, and I walked out behind him, and I wasn't paying attention. And I turned around. This motherfucker got a hand cannon about this goddamn big, like a Desert Eagle. My brother and Roscoe saw the gun before I did. They closed the door, and now it was 3 people outside the parking lot. And the homeboy is crying with the gun. Homeboy is behind me. He crying, Lonzo, move. I'm going to kill this motherfucker. I'm going to kill him. Homeboy, now Lonzo, don't move. He going to shoot me. Nigga, I ain't in this shit. So I start walking around my van. My van was parked right by the back door. I walked with my van like 4 or 5 times. Homeboy, man, Lonzo, please move. Please don't move. Other guy, Lonzo, move, motherfucker, move. And I'm sitting there, I'm nervous in the motherfucker. I got a gun on me. My brother in the window, Lonzo, pull your gun out. Nigga, shut up. I got my little 25, nigga. I'm not pulling out my 25 caliber pistol against a goddamn Desert Eagle. Are you crazy? Homeboy,